What's up, everybody? It's just me today. Elizabeth is setting stuff up for our Spotify recording session today. So I took the reins and we are having a full breakdown of last night's episode. I'm like, I don't know how to sit. I brought my notes to class because honestly, there's so much going on in this show. I can barely keep up. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. We're also using a different streaming service right now because the one we usually use is down. So let me know if you can hear me. Kate, I see you're present for class. Look at what I can do on this new platform. It's very exciting. Elizabeth is setting up our Spotify session. So I am taking the reins. Oh no, I haven't seen the comments above yet. I don't know if I want to know. Kick rocks. Let's just start it off with everyone can kick rocks. Elizabeth is not in class. You are correct. The audacity. I guess we're just going to start out. So don't mind me looking at my notes because I am not used to being a one-man show. I'm also wearing the same exact outfit as yesterday, so don't judge me. But where we started in this episode, the dates. The dates to me were so awkward. And I know we saw this in the first look. Um, but I just how does everyone feel about Maddie and Chaz? What did you think that their vibe was? I want to know. Also, we're going to be super interactive today. I haven't done my first look homework. I haven't either. I haven't either. Should I try to get it on screen? Ooh, this could be difficult. I can't use my phone. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Sorry, guys. Okay. Maybe I can share my screen. Ooh, let's see. Can I go out of this? If this cuts off, I will come back. Let's see if I can share my screen. That would be really cool. How do we view the first look? Let's see. Love Island. Instagram. Twitter's probably better, but oh, USA would be nice. Sorry, I was not prepared for class. I forgot that the first look is a thing. So let's get that out of the way. Also, I'm looking straight at my computer. Oh, okay. I think we can share. Hold on. Hold, please. We need to go to Twitter. We need full screen. Oh, okay. Here we go. 1 minute. Let's see how we can. Ah, sorry. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if this works. If you see some weird shit, just look away. Sharing screen is easiest with 2 monitors. Okay, I don't have that. That's cool. Um guys, I think this is a little out of my tech range right now. So, okay, we'll figure out a way. Let's 2 new boys are coming in. Perfect. Let's just start off and then I'll pull up my iPad. I was turning off all the Wi-Fi so that this stream would work. And all right, so the dates. I personally did not think Chaz and Maddie had any chemistry whatsoever. It was so awkward when he was complimenting her and she was just saying, "Thank you." Like she was giving nothing back. Come to class, but don't show your work. Top tier comment. Hilarious. Um, but they connected on their family values. And I think Maddie is like just a super humble, down to earth girl. And she really does want to find a boyfriend. I hope she's gorgeous. So, are these new guys hot? Did we see their faces? I've been editing like funny quotes from everyone else, so I have had no time to even look. Are they hot? Chaz told Maddie and Serenity that they were both his number one. Did he? I don't remember him saying that. Chaz is there to play the game. That is my 2 cents on that. Can we talk about what Isaiah first said to Bria when he got to the table? Like, if a man said that to me, I would just get up and leave. He said, bougie and comfy. That those are that's a positive and a negative. They just cancel out. You can't be bougie. I guess you can be, but like it makes no sense. Makes no sense. Bougie and comfy. I need him to stop and I need him to say less words that make no sense. um Truly I just wrote down what the fuck. I I also said Bria. Is it, yeah, bougie and comfy, snob and a slob. Like what? Bria is also the prettiest person I've ever seen in my life. And I will continue to say that every time they zoom in on her face. I'm like, holy shit. Like, holy shit. I'd be shitting my pants if she walked in. Um, and I know that Sydney was back in the villa crying again. And I feel for her. Like, I know a lot of people are probably very annoyed with her, but when you're inside that villa, your emotions are running so wild. You have producers in your ear telling you all these different things. I it I understand where she's coming from, and I don't think it's all of what we think it is, if that makes sense. I think that she's just completely confused. Obviously, her and Andy don't have a connection. It's very clear there was no reason for them to couple up except to create a bunch of bullshit. And that's that on that. Let me take these off. Look like a freak. Blah blah blah. Stop. I was gonna get to this. I was gonna get to this. Um, Next we go into the Timmy and Zeta saga, and you know what? Timmy was speaking word salad. There were words coming out of his mouth, but none of it made sense. And he already told us that that was something that he does. But I think he thinks that he means it like poetically. No, he was saying absolutely nothing. Just double negatives, like just everything he said. I said word salad. Um and then when Zeta was like, I honestly just tuned out. Sis, I would tune hello. Me alone can't speak. I, Timmy, you're a liar. I literally have not stopped saying that all fucking day. Um And so what he was telling her, if I could potentially understand, he's like, I like what we have. I want to take it day by day. Well, yeah, that's what you're that's Love Island, my guy. You take it day by day. And he was giving me absolutely nothing. Nothing. And he was like, you're like the new girl's attractive, but I feel confident in what we have. And then his ass turns around and talks to Deb and is like, yeah, I mean, I'm like really attracted to her. Then the little fucker goes into the beach hut and he's spilling all of the tea that he feels. He's like, yeah, I'm like attracted to her. I think I want to get to know her. Huh? Make up your mind. We can all see it. This is what I don't understand. Doesn't everyone know that we can see what they're doing and what they're saying and how everything is contradicting? I'm gonna get to that. I don't even want to pull it up yet because it's so funny. Um, And then it flashes back. See, the sequence of the show sometimes gets me in a tizzy because it's hard to talk about it because they're flashing back to what's happening in the date and then to the villa. But we saw that in the first look yesterday where Chaz basically really just goes for it, walks right up to the table and is like, "So, did you guys know about the kiss?" And I feel like people have a lot of mixed emotions about him knowing um about this. I think it was a great move on the producer's part, and that's it. That's what that was meant to do, and it did something. It didn't do exactly what I think they were hoping, because the outcome of it, it was I'll get there. Um, oh, and then the sorry, I'm looking at my notes for anyone who just tuned in, and everyone's like, "Where's Elizabeth?" She's setting up our recording thing at Spotify, so I took the reins on this one. So I brought my notes to class, tried to be as cohesive as I could be. Um, then it flashes back to Zeta, and my favorite. I think I watched this scene 100 fucking times. She's sitting talking to Serenity. Serenity basically says, "Yeah, I mean, he says that he thinks Bria is attractive." And he wants to get to know her. And Zeta just pops the fuck off. And it is so funny. She's just like sitting there. You can tell in her head, she's like thinking, thinking, thinking. And then she's like, "Timmy, you little liar." So funny. And then when she looked at Serenity, and this is me to all of my best friends when they tell me something, and they're like, "But you can't say anything. I know you're gonna be pissed, but," and then I'm like, "No, I won't say anything." And then immediately she goes up to, or she just like starts popping off. What was the other thing? She said, "Oh, I'm going to go start drama now. I'm going to go start some drama now." And Serenity's like, "Okay, I'm just going to like hang here." It's one of the funniest scenes in this season. Just hilarious, amazing. Zeta can't go home. There's no way she's going home. Let's just put that out there. I see a lot of people writing that too. Um, then when everyone's coming back from the dates, Andy's like all chipper talking about, I can't believe we're at this villa. It's so cool. It's just so amazing. All this stuff. And Isaiah is ready for a smackdown. Like, this would have been the time for the WWE promo or whatever they did. Literally coming in like guns a blazing. And he's like, "You want to go for a chat? You want to go for a chat?" I have Andy's so chipper. And Isaiah is ready to rip him a new one in Zeta's terms. And they sit down for a chat, and I should have put a counter on how many times they said the word bro. But Isaiah, the way that this man couldn't get one single sentence out without having bro, I, vernacular, vocabulary, let's get some. I get it when you're really mad though and you just can't spit the words out, but he was so heated. You could tell he was vibrating with anger. Yes, yes. Bro, 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 bro. And then Andy is just sitting there like a little child, like tripping over his words. He's like, I, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Finally, they establish that they're talking about the kiss, and Isaiah kind of just is like, "Fuck you, bro. I don't care about you. You're a child. Like, you're embarrassing. Like, I don't even want to know you. I hate him." Like, the Andy was doing way more than playing dumb. He was like audibly and visually just so awkward and did not know what to do. He was stammering, stuttering. I think he had shit in his pants. Like, and Isaiah was punching his fist. I don't want to do it because the mic will make an annoying noise, but literally punching his fists. And the girls are over in the corner, like, Did you just hear that? That was this what'd she say? The punch heard around the villa? We have a new punch around the villa, which I think is hilarious. Flashback to Andre when he was clapping when everyone else wasn't. Um, and then we go into no, Zeta saying this is me 100%. Zeta was like, "I wish someone would do that for me. Like, I want a man to get that angry about me kissing someone." Like, I'm totally on the same page. Isaiah would have mopped the floor with Andy. It's so funny. Yes, it echoed. Sorry, echoed. Um, and then Sydney and Isaiah have a conversation, and he's still like fired up. He's heated. Was Sydney like gaslighting him in a way? Because she said that she didn't initiate it, but he was coming back with valid points. He said, "Well, you must have been giving something to give a sign that you were willing to kiss him." And she was just like, "I just like you. I've just been telling everyone in the villa that I like you and blah blah blah." And that's really all we saw. And then it was just over. And then they said something. She was like, "Can I play with your hair?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I don't know if anyone has seen the original Santa Claus, but my mind went to the scene where the little boy and his dad are going out to like Denny's because the dad can't cook. And the waitress comes out by and she's like, "What do you have?" And he's like, "All the chocolate milk." And she's like, "We only have regular milk." He's like, "Regular's fine." That was literally Isaiah. He was like, "Yeah." It was just very odd to me. Um, are they a toxic couple? Yeah. I don't know. I hate to say that because we don't know them, but this this made me think so. Actually, yes, this is such a correct comment. I don't like how Andy took all the blame. It takes two to tango. That's the thing. That was what was kind of annoying me. It was he initiated it. He did this, but you also participated. So like, s- let's not like get it twisted. Toxic and amazing. I'm dead. I I don't know how I feel about either of them, but yeah, it's amazing the drama. Um, oh, also I have this clip. I think I can show it. I don't know if my mic is gonna go in and out, but I already talked about it. But oh well, we're just gonna. What did it tell me to do? We're gonna try to play this.
Me, you little liar! Nurture. Damn, why you gotta do that when I'm ready? She's just yelling at me. I don't know why. What happened?
Are you running game now? Is that what you're up to? Joker.
What I say? I don't know. I guess now.
I'm about to go start drama.
Okay, I'm gonna sit right here. Timmy, are you?
Can you guys hear me? Oh no, I messed it up again. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. I know, playing perfect, right? This might be our new streaming situation once I start to figure it out a little bit. This is the first time. Joker. Joker. That's what she said. Sorry, that was totally off topic. I just needed to say that. Can't say but love you. Love you, Shaq. And then, okay, it's actually this goes right into it because then Zeta's sitting there and I just thought it was so funny because she's sitting there and she's like, "Fuck, I have to apologize, don't I?" Like that wasn't good. That wasn't good. And all the girls, like Courtney's favorite line is like, "I love it," or "That was so hot." And I actually love Courtney. I think she's so funny and her and Felipe seem to be like every clip I see, even though we don't see them talking, they seem to be all up on each other, cuddling, everything. So I'm happy for them. But Zeta apologizing, I just said, I'm dead that she's apologizing, and all the girls just think it's so funny. And I love her, and I'm not mad at her going off because it was prime. It was so iconic. And um, and then Timmy was like, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, but like that reaction really wasn't like a good look. My guy, stop telling everyone 6 different things. That's not a good look either, okay? Zeta can do whatever she wants. She runs this villa. And then I don't know where this came in. It must have been after that, but Serenity had me fucking howling when she was like, I'm so fucking pissed off. I want to throw something. I don't know why, but the way she said it, she just had me dying. And I think it was the next morning when she was like, the titties are tittying. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Hope I don't get kicked off. And then basically everyone the next morning, they're having their girl chats, the guy chats. The girls are dying laughing and dying that she called him a joker. And then Zeta, I caught that she was like, I know that Bria is going to pick him. Like, I just know it. And the guys, Tyler, I caught him going like, I just love the way Zeta speaks. Her just yelling, you're a joker. Like, thought that was hilarious. And then Tyler lets everyone know that he wants to get to know Maddie. I think some of us who had the inside scoop at one point knew that, but he has now voiced it to all the guys. But I guess he's probably not going to get the chance because who thinks he's going home tonight? And then Chaz calls him the death stare of Darth Tyler. This man was made for TV. Literally made for TV. And then of course it's Serenity talking about how it sucks that when she woke up, like Tyler wasn't giving her the attention that she wanted because there was this beautiful new girl that came in and he wasn't reassuring her or anything. And she's like, I just literally feel like no one likes me. Like I'm the ugly duckling. And that is the worst feeling in the freaking world. And especially when you're in such an isolated situation like that and everyone's getting along or like all on each other, making out, like it's such a hit to your ego and it makes you kind of like not want to be there, which sucks. And I've definitely felt like that before. So I feel for her. I labeled the next scene the Shady Text. Because Bria and Chaz, I didn't realize this the first time I watched it. I had to watch it twice. That they only got the text and the other Islanders didn't know that Bria and Chaz were choosing each other's new couple, which I found really weird. I'm sorry. It felt like it was giving marriage proposal vibes. And it was just really off to me. And the way that they had everyone sit down and they were like interrogating them about what are your intentions with my sister? I knew that he was going to say that because who didn't know that? Come on. What the hell? Just why? Why? Literally weird. It was weird. So I wrote down all of the people. Obviously, like we know who they coupled up with, but Bria was talking about Jesse, and she was saying he was like a 10 out of 10, and that she like is into honesty, trust, and he makes her laugh a lot. And I was like, I don't know if Jesse's gonna be giving you honesty, sis. Like, I don't really know after the Val and Deb situation. But then she says Timmy had BDE. I don't know why. BDE kind of makes me want to die when I hear that term, just because I don't think I would ever give a guy enough credit to have BD. But anyway, then Timmy said, I want to watch this movie of life with someone. What? What? I get that he's trying to be poetic, but what? Like, this man's just spewing out poems and none of it makes sense. And then Bria looked at him and said, I don't fucking play, which I think Bria is stands her ground. She's a bad bitch. She's going to do whatever she wants, and she's not going to be bothered by anyone getting annoyed with who she picks. She doesn't care. She wants to find a man. I'm dead. This is hilarious. Okay, wait, this is interesting. I don't like how people waiting to come and get to watch the episodes because they only get to see so little of people and have preconceived interpretations that aren't. I agree with you on some parts of it, but Love Island is supposed to be a tactical, strategic game in a way. That's how they position it when they're casting you. They're like, will you do anything to get the person? So I think they use, especially, I mean, they used it for drama, like, and I'm not mad about it because without it, we'd probably be lacking a lot of drama. Is there any place you can see the unseen bits? I didn't see if that was a thing this year, which I'm shocked. We asked for that to be a thing on our show, but here we are in my apartment with no unseen bits. Anyway, then Chaz talks to Deb, and Deb basically is like, no, I'm super happy with Jesse. That was just a no-go. Maddie said that she's turned on by dominance. I just do not see the chemistry between Maddie and Chaz. I just don't. I just don't. And then Serenity, he basically, I don't know why the way he said this to her rubbed me the wrong way, but it was definitely coming from a good place and not any like weirdo energy, but he was like, I want to show you all of the attention you deserve and all this stuff. But we don't see really anything else of him going after her. At least I didn't. I found that comment to be a little weird, to be honest. Super skeptical of Tyler's intentions with Maddie. Ooh, I would love to know more. I'd love to see Timmy do a TED Talk. Stop. Yo, where's Sarah? Who's Sarah? Is that Elizabeth? Wait, isn't that that was an inside joke with someone? Sarah. Is it just me, or in the past years they couldn't tell the other Islanders what they saw on TV in the villa? Okay, this is interesting. Oh, Sarah Hyland. Oh my God, bye. Oopsie. In the past years, we were told what everyone saw. Literally, when Emily came in, she came up to me and she was like, literally, no one's watching the show. It's going to get canceled. And I ran to Elizabeth's bed and I was like, oh my God, let's just fuck shit up. Like, no one's watching. We can do whatever we want. Essentially, whenever a bombshell came in, they told us what was going on, So it's not like a new thing, really. I think it's just the first time they're showing it on or televised. They used to yell at Mallory all the time for talking about things she knew about certain things. Like, she knew some Islanders were coming in. We were like, how do you know this? How? And she never gave away her sources. Never gave away her sources. But yeah, it's pretty hard to keep people sequestered. And even though I know a lot of them don't have their phones, but after 4 weeks, people start to go insane. So they do need to have some sort of outlet. I don't know what the situation is this year, but they obviously set that up just for the drama. We can mark that as drama. And I don't know if they'll do it again unless the season gets really lame. So Andy and Sydney have a talk. There's a fly. That's disgusting. Y'all got to talk about Sydney's major red flag behavior if you haven't already. I hope someone I was saying earlier, if you missed it, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt because when you're in the villa, and I know it's from a viewer's point, it's red flags. But when you're in the villa, you're so influenced by everything around you. You have no one that you're close to, like close to, that you can trust, that you've known for a long time, who knows you, that can give you sound advice without thinking there's an ulterior motive. Every producer is going to tell you to do the wild thing because they want the show to pop off. But I think she's getting lost in that, and she's now kind of made herself the main character of the messiness. And I don't mean that rudely. But anyway, a bombshell should just come in and make stuff up about the audience reaction to break people up. Stop. That would be so funny. That's going up. That is hilarious. Honestly, if any the bombshells definitely are not allowed to watch this, but if you are, start making shit up. Like, that'd be so funny. Be hilarious. All right, so what else was there to this? I felt so icky when Serenity and Tyler were having that talk, and she was like, I feel like you don't like me, and she initiates everything, and that is the worst feeling. Oh, I hate it. I'm like, girl, walk. Literally walk away from him. And then he said, I'm about to do some like out of pocket shit, and she was like, no, don't, but do. Which was funny, but I don't like him for her. I don't. And then Tyler was talking to Maddie. We already knew that they were into each other. But anyway, Serenity's like watching from afar, and she's annoyed because he didn't tell her. And it's like, what is wrong with men and communication? I swear. Sorry to any men in this chat, but the fuck. And then they're like coming back from the chat, and someone says to Serenity, she's looking happy, and Serenity just goes, fuck off. And then she approaches Tyler and asks, like, what was that about? And he's like, I'll tell you later. Ew. How about you tell her now? Because you were going to tell her, and now you're not telling her? Like, what the fuck? I'm annoyed by him. And you know what? Like, I know his ass is going home tonight, and we're going to have to talk to him, and I'm just going to be like, I'm annoyed by you. Where is your alpha energy? Because it is not in this villa. Oh, man. And then we get to the sibling chats. We already talked about that, like a marriage proposal. Very odd to me. And then when they read the text to everyone as they gathered around the fire pit, I don't know if anyone caught it, but Felipe goes, yeah, I think I'm out of here. I was dying. He was even weirded out. He was like, why is a brother choosing the sister's date? Like, I'm sorry. It's just weird. Also, I'm not going to go too into it because I will go so hard, but they basically choose who they pick. And so Bria chooses Serenity for Chaz. Chaz with two Z's. I can't speak yet again. And Serenity's face was very, I actually don't know the correct word, because it wasn't like it was shocked, but it was almost a shocked but annoyed. Like, she was like, what? Which is, I feel like, okay, I'll talk about this. But does anyone have the word for what Serenity's face was like? Because it wasn't shocked. It was annoyed mixed with something else. Like, I just don't know, but it didn't give me a good feeling. Like, I felt like she was pissed. And then Chaz, obviously, he picks Tim Swerve, and Zeta deadass swerves Timmy Swerve, going in for a little kiss, and I almost died. I want that clip. I'm like trying to get it from Love Island. And she's just popping off, and it was so funny. And this reminds me of my season because our season was so tame, you guys know that. But behind the scenes, we had so much drama like this. And the first recoupling when Kick Rocks, how could I forget Kick Rocks? I've been saying it all day. Zeta, Kick Rocks, literally. And then she says, great move or like great strategy, something like she was not happy. Not happy. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Oh, when we were around the fire pit when Kira was choosing and Cash and Caro were together. They were super coupled up and Kira picked Cash. Caro went off. It was like Zeta. She was like, I forget what she said at this point, but everyone was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, something bad is going to happen. And they never showed it. But thank God we have this drama now. Timmy can kick rocks. He will get swerved. I wonder if Bria and Timmy will continue as a couple or if he's totally going to. I don't want him to just leave. That I keep wanting. I can't speak words. I'm sorry, guys. No, not Cachet. Sorry, Cash from season 1. I kind of am over Timmy with Zeta now because I just didn't like the way he went about things. But it wasn't that bad. I think I'm overreacting. He just like didn't tell her that she was attractive, which I'd be pissed about too. But like, I guess that's not something you just stop talking to someone over. But the word salad, that would turn me off. So we find out that the Islanders have the decision between Tyler and Zeta of who's going to go home. And we find that out tonight, right? It's Thursday. Yeah. So my prediction is that it's going to be Tyler. It makes the most sense. If Zeta goes home, there's no way. It's too obvious. But what if it's too obvious and they just shock us? Why am I getting low latency internet right now? And okay, wait, this comment. I know everyone says this. I feel like you always say you're going to tell the Islanders you're annoyed at them, but then always go easy on them when you're face to face. You guys have to understand that we like can't go all in on them like, why'd you do this? Why'd you do this? We have a time limit. We have PR people on the line with us. We have to gather all of our thoughts. And you don't want to make someone feel so uncomfortable in an interview. And honestly, like, I'm not a pro host interviewer, so I don't know how to have a conversation without possibly coming across as combative, if that's the best way I can put it. Like, I know people have said things about our stuff in the past, and I literally have never meant to be rude to anyone. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's just the energy on screen, but all of us are friends. That's what I was getting to. Like, we hang out with all of these people afterwards. So it's so hard to call them out on things that we see that we know were edited in a way. And we go a lot. Yes, of course, we review it as viewers, but we also created this to connect to the Islanders and get their side of the story without trying to like blame them. And I know we've fallen into that trap because it's so easy to fall into the viewer trap. But that's why. And yes, we don't want to burn bridges. We want to be decent. This is a great comment. And I hope that all of you understand that and don't think that we're like fake or annoying. We started this after the island. This is what I always want people to remember. Like, before we were not allowed to like ask certain things, obviously, like as the show gets bigger, we can't talk about behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. But we started it so that the Islanders that got bad at it or you didn't see enough of all got a chance to speak their piece. We're not here to come for them about their actions, even though I have in the past. But that's just basically it. So that's my rant. Sorry, that was a rant. So essentially, Tyler's going home. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what they're gonna do. But if there's 2 new guys coming in, let's see if we can get this first look. Let me see if I can download it illegally. Oh, I'm totally gonna get taken off YouTube for that. Do they put the first looks on Love Island YouTube? That'll be a copyright issue right from the gate. Anyone know? Okay, it says okay. You guys, I'm doing the most for you right now. Sorry if I'm Twitter video downloader. I'm dead. Okay, we're not doing YouTube because we want to avoid getting taken down. What's this? Oh, I think this is probably. Oh, shit. Why? Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to share my screen. Again, if you see something scary, just forget that it happened. Also, like, no one hacked my computer. I don't know if that's a thing, but please don't. Okay. Video, share screen. Share screen. Here we go. Look for the share audio checkbox. This should not be that hard. A window. Chrome tab. I think I got it. Wow, you guys, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Nope. Let me know if you can hear this. Okay, volume's all the way up. I'm just not sure if it's going to play because I have an audio interface in. Well, I sure can't hear it.
Got a text. Islanders, in your couples, you must now choose.
Can anyone hear it?
To save either Zeta or Tyler.
Oh my god.
Whoever receives the fewest votes will be dumped from the island immediately.
I love Zeta and I love Tyler.
Serenity and Tyler have definitely developed like a connection together.
The con of saving Zeta is just the fact that maybe Timmy feels a little constrained of
Like he hasn't
exploring
been-
options.
I feel like Tyler just got here. He hasn't had a fair chance.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess first off, I just want to say I am sorry for under communicating.
I appreciate that.
Like I really could have handled that a lot differently and a lot more maturely. You really are a catch, and I just would love to continue to get to know you more.
Fumbling his words.
Obviously, it worries me a little bit because I know, you were easily swayed. And it's if I were to give you a second chance, if someone walks in, are you going to be swayed again?
Come and get it, I'm out of my head.
Yes, dance
It's girls'
sequence.
night. Raise your glasses to the old boys and welcome in the new boys.
I don't think before I do.
Oh no, not the skinny jeans ripped white. Oh.
Shut up.
Steal your girl and leave you a wreck on you.
Okay. That honestly didn't really give me much. How did it stop screen? Wow, you guys, what? We're using this stream from now on. That was cool. Unless we get demonetized because we have to make money somehow. Wow. Okay. Not here for the not here for the white ripped skinny jeans. That is my one complaint that I will say. But does anyone know who they are? I have no devices that I can look them up on. That was the best screen share yet. Yes, let's go. Hell yeah. Andy is Ick City. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. How is the picture on here? Is it better than it was in the last ones? Just getting some viewer feedback while we're here. All right, so 2 new guys. Tyler's leaving. I think we've come to that conclusion. 2 new guys. Who's looking for guys? I think Maddie is going to look for a guy. I don't think she's going to go back to Andy. If she does, I'm going to be really upset. Zeta, maybe. I don't think Deb's changing her position. I really don't. I think she is gung-ho on Jesse. Those are my thoughts. Yeah, I don't know. As someone said that Serenity looked happy, so maybe I just read it wrong. But to me, it didn't seem that way. It was weird. Zeta and Bria will probably get to know the new guys. I hope all the girls get to know the new guys. Besides Courtney, like Courtney and Felipe are the strongest couple right now. Yeah, I like that you can do this. I wonder if Courtney and Felipe are truly into each other or if it's just physical. They both seem to be very physical people. Like that's their, what is it, love language? I don't know if that's a thing. Physical touch. So maybe that is the way that they first connected, but they seem latched on together. I'm like, wait, what? Love Island T page, stop, I'm crying. What'd they say? Timmy swerving back to Zeta. I'm dead. Shout out Love Island T page. They have such great content. I strive to be as great as you. Just a little shout out. Did I say filet? I'm sorry. I have a speech impediment, you guys. Like I actually do. Do you want to know a secret? Should I do this on a live where I have no idea who's watching? I don't care. I had to get a bone grafting, so I'm missing 2 teeth. So if I sound weird or literally can't speak words, that's why. Because my tongue is sliding through the little space between. And on that note, I have to go. And hope that this live gets demonetized and taken down forever. I'm just kidding. But this was fun. I always love talking to all of you, and you guys have the funniest freaking comments. Perfect straw slot? Stop. Oh, stop. I literally do that. I gotta go. I have to go. Your professor is out. I love you guys. If you haven't checked out our interview with Val, it's up. It's on all podcasting stream. What is it called? Stream services. I'm not good at this. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We got ranked. So if you guys haven't ranked it, like give us 5 stars. Even if you don't listen to it, give us 5 stars. Because we were ranked in like as a top TV and reality thing, which was really exciting. And go watch our YouTube interview. Elizabeth's texting me. She's probably outside. Like this video. Go subscribe to our podcast. And I can't speak. I love you all so much. And we will see you soon. Bye.